Whoa. Everybody, hello and welcome back to the Akashic Records, and welcome back to the land of eggies and thrown objects. Hello, everybody. Yes, finally, Tits is working again. Awesome news. I'm actually really relieved to see that, even though I am now being pelted with objects. Ah, yes. Excellent. Feed me. Add to my power. My great and terrible power. Hello. Good day. Good evening. Good morrow. How fare thee, my fair gentles? I will restrict myself. I mean, you don't have to. I know you've got channel points to spare. I did something that sounds utterly awful out of context today. Oh, I love that. I'm just gonna mention it here as well. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you guys, with you super chieftains. I've got a raging migraine. So we all know how hype I get, even when I say that I'm gonna keep it chill. But I'm gonna try to keep it somewhat chill. And if I reach a point where like the pain is blinding, then I'm just gonna book it, and I'm gonna bail, and we're gonna all go to bed together and get into the pillow for it, and have quiet, cozy time. So. Yes, don't worry about restricting yourself on like the eggs and stuff. The noise isn't that bad. It's actually lights that get me worse when it comes to migraines. So don't fuss too much. But thank you for I chose to deliberately use the wrong pronouns today with some asshole who's ranting how preferred pronouns were anti-free speech. You know, you had me in the first half, not gonna lie. I was like, I don't feel like there's, no. And then I read the rest of that, and I was like, okay, I get it. Yep, that's valid. People... I'm not gonna speak up too much about that because, well, because Big Brother is watching. But, good job. Good job. You deserve all the head pats. That was very cash money of you. So what's going on with me today? I am still obsessing over Other Side Picnic. It is possibly my favorite book series that I've ever read. I'm just getting it, like it is one of those stories that has just left such a mark on me that I can't stop thinking about it, and I love that I can still experience that, and it's been a really wonderful, refreshing feeling. Other than that, I don't know. Eat, sleep, work, occasionally play games. Oblivion is fun. It's just Oblivion, but prettier. But, like, I loved Oblivion, so that's dope. And, yeah, I know I said that I was going to... I know we talked on Monday about doing like Vivid Stasis, or I think Open Sorcery, or one of the other visual novels that we had in the backlog. But MonsterCon, for me and for others, has been very highly anticipated. And it was also highly requested, believe it or not. So, is this going to be fun? Is this going to be exciting? I also, every time... So, I have played all of the Monster Prom games. And the one thing that my experience with them has had in common is every time I have played one, it has laid me the fuck out. Maybe that's got something to do with the fact that I always played it with friends. And... that's just like a lot. Maybe it's got something to do with the fact that I put my whole dump truck into doing the voices and stuff. And that also just like knocks me out. it is also how long the game usually is. My whole Valkosi, something like that. And yes, so it's very long. So we're gonna try and get through one game, because I presume that'll take the whole stream, honestly. And we're just gonna see what happens. I haven't even launched the game yet, so I don't know what at all to expect. But I know it's fun. I know it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a fun, raunchy, entertaining time for everybody involved. Hush. I'm not ready for you. I want to make sure that. Okay. Hang on, Valky. Don't panic. You gotta do your job here. Okay. Game capture. There we go. Is it working? Okay, it's working. Settings. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna deal with the ear-blastingly loud volume for a second. Actually, it might not even be that bad at first. So... yeah! Shut up, music. And here we are. Welcome, everybody, to Monster Prom 4, also known as Monster Con. Let me get into the settings first. I just want you guys to look at this screen because this is actually pretty cool. New stuff coming in, more new stuff coming in, and you can set trigger warnings, which I didn't even realize was a thing. And look at this opening screen! It's Zoe. It's Zoe. It's cute little Zoe being the lo-fi girl. I love her. Zoe is the best. Okay, let's... okay, that's too quiet.
Let's go.
I think that's fine, actually. Streamer mode. Oh, thank you. Oh, the streamer mode. Okay. How's she right with that tentacle? Like, Zoe just knows what she's doing. Okay. So this is the 4th iteration in the series of Monster Prom games. It's a series of dating sims where you play as a monster and you try to get with cute monsters. What does streamer mode mean in this context? It oh, there's the Miku. Streamer mode means it replaces copyrighted music with safe music, which is apparently just the credit song, but you know, that's still important. Anyway, yes. First there was Monster Prom, the progenitor game, then there was Monster Camp, then there was Monster Road Trip, and now we have Monster Con, which is about going to a convention of cute monsters. And for those who don't know what to expect, it's like the Dark Souls of dating sims. Like, it's got like really tough choices, and it's got stats, and a crazy ass sense of humor. Sorry, I'm just this is my favorite character so much. I love her, and I was so excited to learn that she's one of the romanceable characters. It has horny. It is very horny. If you're like full on put off by sexual stuff, this might get a little bit tense at certain times, but like it's also like cool. Locale. I'll learn on the go. Voice effects. I'll do voice effects, because, I mean, I can still just do my own voices. This is multiplayer, by the way. It's mostly jokes. Yeah, it's just like dirty jokes. That's all it is. Like nothing actually happens. Everything about this game is intended to be humorous. Yeah, this is multiplayer, which is awesome. If I would actually consider playing this with other creators as like a collab type thing. Around 2 hours, or around an hour and a half. Usually this time estimate of how long a game takes is a flat fucking lie. But then again, I'm usually playing with other people, so I don't know. It lies. It really does lies. I guess you know what? If this really does somehow take an hour and a half, we can get through 2 short games then. Oh. Oh, they have more music options. You guys got any preferences? Because I already know what I'm picking. Ooh. Where's the last one? Oh, it's this one. It's fantasy vibes. Yep. And that's what we're currently listening to. It's pretty good. But why Future Bass? This is the kind of music I would want my life soundtrack to be. Like this right here. I wish this would play in every room that I'm in when I'm in that room. Oh. Anything but surf rock? Yes. I won't lie. This might be a bit of a hot take. I can't stand the surf rock. I'm gonna go with the Kawaii Future Bass. Okay. Narrator. It's just gonna sound like me, I guess. SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention. But for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos or misfits. But here, we could finally feel like, no matter where we were, who we were, we belonged. I miss going to conventions. Ooh! Oh shit, a lot of oh, you can play as Milo? A lot of the, pretty much all of these characters that you see here have been, like, romanceable characters at some point as well. But I always played as this fella, Oz. I don't know if I can choose between a Ravi or Milo. Ooh. I love them both. Like Shadowlet, yes. I think I'm kind of leaning towards Milo. I love them. Fuck it. Aim gold. Now I'm gonna be Milo. My pronoun is they. The hood wearer. Wait, hood wearer? Which hood? Which hood wearer? Or do you mean both? Because you and either? Perfect, yes. You and I are of one mind. These of all of the playable characters here, these two are my favorites. I love Milo and Ravi. Okay.
Like, follow, and subscribe.
I'm only just now realizing Milo sounds kind of like Lou. Oh hey there, VTuber. Wait, what? Milo? No, oh, I thought Milo was like a, Milo's like an Instagram dork. A streamer. I guess they were. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, but as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after-party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Who would we get a date for that night? I see we're coming back to form with the dating sim elements. As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think the 6 hottest nerds at the con. Okay, here's our routes. Oh my god, we are going so traditional with this. Zoe! Age unknown, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom. What? Liam de Lioncourt, 400-something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Doug Campbell, 24, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Omen, 25, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Realized she used to eat takoyaki. Omen has takoyaki in her. Anyway, Nico Sharp, 22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And I know she's going to be popular. April 1st, 24, a clown idol who is contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. Oh, that sounds fun. It had to be one of them. But who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? We'd had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Ooh. Okay, 3 things you like. I'm gonna be so completely honest and not think about what stats these are gonna give me. Magical girl transformations, obviously. PhD on ship dynamics. Yeah, okay. And not gonna lie, I can't stand tournament arcs. I wasn't a huge fan of them when I watched them in anime, and then in my tabletop game, I ran one. I ran a tournament arc once, and I was like, oh god, no, please no. I just don't like them. Glow sticks is a form of support, that's cute. I'm thinking either incredibly nuanced villains or yaoi. I'm thinking nuanced villains. My top 3 favorite magical girl tropes? Oh, you can't indulge me like this. Okay. Psycho with a hammer. Oh, wait. Oh. No, I didn't know it was going in order. Crap. Well, damn it. I can't go back. Or can I? Nope, can't go back. Well, I mean, I think she was competing for first anyway. Yeah, so Psycho with a hammer. Confident, slightly brooding, and cute idol. We weren't new to all of this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
Let's make a masterpiece.
Making our own comic! We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. I'm still in the finding excuses stage, even though I really want to make my own comic. Ooh. Genre? Action or romance? Fucking of course it's romance, it's me! The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. I'm technically still in the obtaining skills phase, but I feel like I'm more likely just making excuses at this point. That we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Hashtag blessed.
Okay, so we've got 10 smarts, 13 boldness, 11 creativity, 12 charm, and 7 fun. That is shockingly well balanced. So, as per all the other Mod Prom games, we can choose a location that we do each day, each turn. Guys, I don't know who to go for. What do I do? If only there was a big, strong chat to push me in the right direction. Damn, start answers leaving me on my own? Okay. Yeah, I think maybe... If only you weren't incredibly obvious with your favorite. I mean, I can't keep it in. I can't keep it inside. As my love for Zoe is so pure and so unrelenting. When I love something or someone, I just can't help. But love them with my whole ass. Anyway, I mean, we can kind of go anywhere. Maybe we can just like not bother with even trying to do a route. Oh man, the lobby. I feel like the lobby is like the best place to start, because that's where everybody's mingling, everybody's getting to know the place. And nobody's like established new con friends yet. Everybody's just kind of like wandering around, getting to know each other. Where would Zoe be? So, if I know this game like I know the other Mon Prom games, it's gonna throw at you whoever you're most likely to end up with. So, Zoe could be anywhere. And in terms of like upping our stats, I'm gonna guess she probably likes creativity and charm? Or it was creativity and smarts, I can't really remember which. But it also could have changed, who knows. So, you know, the main stage would probably up our creativity, and that'll be a safe bet. But the lobby. And also, our stats are really balanced right now. We could just go with whatever it is that the game throws at us. I'm doing the lobby. Damn, Milo, nice Asterion cosplay! But also, fanfic nerd would love to buy Arrow manga at the vendors, maybe. Once again, like, anybody could be anywhere. In fact, choosing a location sometimes is just about wondering and wanting to see where you want your favorite to end up. Anyway, walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids, when will they learn? Still, you take pity on him and try to comfort him. You tell him not to cry, for there are worse things than scratching your knees. Things like war, famine, or that time you forgot your pants at home. Fuck! Why'd you have to remember that? Now you're crying too! After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decide to be brave and go on with your life. Unlike this stupid wimpy kid. Way to go! You gain +2 boldness. Not the stat I was expecting. You're walking around in the lobby with April, Zoe, and Liam when suddenly a dad approaches April, dragging his 12-year-old son behind him. Mickey, this is April 1st. She's a great pop star. Don't you want an autograph? Dad, stop it already. I'm never gonna follow anyone but Tushko.
I'm too pretty for this.
Oh boy. AI Vocaloid? Oh no. Here we go. How the hell am I gonna voice April? Oh wait. Oh, it's a mascot. Oh right. Her mascots are really aggro. You're choosing that 2-bit AI Vocaloid bitch over me? I mean, don't be silly. It's just that Toshiko Mifune isn't that what we call in the business and call an actual person. You shut up! Toshiko's better than a person, leave me alone! Wait, Mickey, don't go! Yeah, this is not going well. I was hoping you'd get over Toshiko. Why? Are you dating her or something? How'd you know? Holy shit, you are? Tell us everything! Yeah, how the hell are you dating an animated 3D doll? It doesn't make sense.
So authentic.
April, don't be backwards. Their romance is a beacon of hope for progress. Yes, AI-powered Vocaloids deserve love too. Also, have you seen her boobs? Who wouldn't want to see them bounce IRL? Whatever, at least mine are real. Oh, trust me, hers feel very real. They jiggle it just like in her live streams. What'd you say, Dad? Are you talking about Toshiko's boobs? Mickey! How long have you been back? You can hear 1,000 crises galloping in Mickey's teenage brain. Quick, find a way to break this huge piece of news without any added trauma. Alright. So, usually your choices are based on stats. And so we gotta figure out what choice kind of favors us. First one is your son needs to hear this news from his possible future stepmom's mouth. Bring the Vocaloid here to meet him, and also us, but mostly him. Or, well, it looks like this son's gonna have to find a new hobby. Educate him on the endless fun of stamp collecting. I think the first one is fun, the second is smarts. I'm kind of thinking the same thing, which sucks because I really want to meet the Vocaloid. But our fun is 7. Our fun sucks. We are so very unfun. I realized my genuine inclination was the stamp collecting thing, but with soldering. Immortal, I don't know how to unpack that, because I'm not really sure how to interpret that. Oh, but what if the Vocaloid thing is actually boldness? Then again, I mean, I'm not really sure what the hell this could be, stats-wise, other than smarts. I'm gonna gamble on the Vocaloid. You're right, I'm gonna call her right away.
Yes!
Yes, you do that. This still doesn't make sense. Toshiko's a 3D model. How is she supposed to show up? Sweet April. You underestimate the power of forbidden love. And also of state-of-the-art technology. Mickey's dad talks on the phone for a while, then returns with a smile on his face. Mickey, there's someone who would like to meet you. God, I'm not ready for this. Mickey-chan, your dad has told me so much about you. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! It's Toshiko Mifune in the flesh!
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
It's finally happened. The singularity is here. AI is gonna kill us all. April, calm down. Don't you see Toshiko just wants some love and affection? That's right. And I found it in your dad, Mickey-chan. And maybe I could give you some affection too as your new mom. Sure. What a beautiful scene. Love conquers all. I welcome our new AI overlords. Indeed! You helped a Vocaloid find love. You helped Zoe meet that Vocaloid, and you helped April lose her mind. You gain +2 fun, but lose 2 creativity. That's interesting. That's really interesting. It wasn't a stat check. It was a stat exchange. I remember they added these in Monster Road Trip. Interesting. Biomass? Yes, Miko. There is biomass. We are here, and we are bio, and we are massive.
Magnificent.
Alright. Oh, cool, I get more than one turn. Wait, do I get to go to every location? Do it. No, that wouldn't be a thing, right? That wouldn't be a thing. Okay, so we went to the lobby. I remember going to the community zone and thinking that was kind of fun. How about... I'm curious about the main stage. How to add loot boxes to your game. Don't. You attend a panel on how to seamlessly add loot boxes to games. The short answer is that you shouldn't. This turns out to be invaluable knowledge that makes you gain +2 smarts. Oh, sick. Pay 10 monster tokens to open a mystery box with a bonus random amount of smarts. JK. Later, Liam and Zoe are scheduled to give an interview about Zoe's massively viral fanfic, Liam Prom.
Greetings, you pathetic worms.
I am your favorite interviewer ever, the undefeatable Omen. Welcome to my show. Are you going to introduce us? Oh, right. This is Zoe and Liam. You may applaud for them. Sounds like Aubrey Plaza. Could be. I know they always get some really awesome voice talent in this game. I'm going to assume it's a good thing Zoe keeps showing up. I fucking hope so. Okay, that's enough. So, Zoe, this thing you're writing, what is it again? Some kind of anatomy textbook? Well, Liam's anatomy is prominently featured in my work, if you know what I mean. Look at that face! Yeah. Oh, she's so smug. I'm taking a picture. Oh my god, I love her. Okay. Anyway. Chaos Reigns kind of face, yes. But no, Liam Prom is a story about Liam Academy, a school where everyone is Liam. The Liams only have 3 weeks to find the perfect Liam to take the prom. Hijinks ensue! And this Liam Academy is fictional? Yes.
Oh, fucking Liam.
Thank fucking God. What's that supposed to mean? Sorry, I would not have phrased it that way if I knew you were here. You forgot I was at my own fucking interview? What do you mean, your interview? It was I who beat up the original interviewer and therefore earned the right to use this panel slot however I saw fit. Wait, this interview wasn't scheduled by the con? Ugh. Are you gonna ask us a question or not? If I must. How many gallons of heavy cream can you consume in one sitting? A question about the fanfiction, Omen. Oh god! Why do deep voices do that to me? The rest of Omen's questions aren't much better. So when the audience Q&A starts, you know it's up to you to save this. Liam, do you think agreeing to let Zoe write a fanfiction where all characters are you was an act of intense egotism or total deconstruction of your ego? Whatever the processing rate of a sync blender per thing. Liam, if all the Liams represent different aspects of yourself, which Liam represents your butt? Which Liam represents your butt? What a question. What an absolute... That is one of the questions of all time. I'm going with it. It depends on how you look at it. Every Liam is a representation of the complexity of my soul. Really? I thought it was kind of obvious that butt Liam represents your butt. That's a very literal interpretation of a deceptively complex metaphor.
Meh.
It's a giant floating butt with your face on it, Liam. It doesn't get much more literal than that. But Liam is actually a reflection of my humility, and how I am not averse to sometimes being the butt of the joke. I saw him as more of a silly floating butt with your face on it. Butts are fun, especially if they have Liam's stupid face on them. Yes, that's the face. Don't be grumpy. Fucking what? Don't be grumpy. Just look at Butt Liam. Doesn't he fill your heart with joy?
Not bad.
Well, I must admit, my face does improve the aesthetics of the standard butt. I was drinking out of water everywhere. Yeah. Be careful. Be careful having anything that you can spit out when you play this game. I must admit, my face does improve the aesthetics of the standard butt. Now the real question, does Liam's actual butt have a Liam face on it? I'm sure the audience wants to know. Sadly, you have to move on to the next question, leaving that huge mystery unsolved. You gain +2 fun and lose -2 smarts for asking questions about butts. Play! We are gonna be so balanced. Why does the nose just look like a pimple? Yes, we are so fun. Oh my god, I think we actually do go to every location. Well, damn. What's next, guys? Somebody, oh wait, you know what? Jazzy was asking about the vendors. Alright, so we would go to the vendors. Milo, you were so fucking cute and stylish. You find a cool shirt you like in a commercial stand. It costs $3 monster dollars and 99 monster cents. Then you buy a cool zine for 2.99 monster dollars, then a set of anime badges for 1.99 monster dollars. What is it, 2008? Fucking, I don't know. Maybe it's just not a capitalist hellscape. This is the monster world after all. You then buy a pack of gum for 0.99 monster dollars. Damn it! You have 4 loose coins jiggling in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me, and I'll get you +2 charm." You feel dirty for some reason, but you got stats, and your pockets aren't jiggling anymore. You're walking around the merch hall with your friends when you realize Doug's lagging behind with the rest of the group. You look back and you see him staring fondly at a Dakimura of Junko Onishima from the Dangan Monster franchise. Oh, I get it. Ooh, are you thinking about buying that waifu pillow? Nice. I'm more of a Chiaki stan myself, but Junko's cool too.
I don't know.
I really like it, but I guess I'm worried about what people will say. They'll say, "Wow, dude, that's an awesome Dakimura. I wish I had one just like it, or maybe one with Chiaki on it, cause she's best girl." Zoe! I can't contain my love for you, Zoe. Maybe they'll say, "Doug's so lame, why'd he waste his money on that when he could have bought insurance?" Or whatever regular people spend money on. Cares about what regular people think. People who don't have a collection of horny Dakimuras are the real weirdos. Kinda wish I had one myself. Look, some of the art is really nice. I love the hoodie over the clown outfit. No, seriously, it's cute. Would you get... Be honest with me, would you buy a horny Dakimura of me? Would you? It's okay. You don't have to say it aloud. I'll know, deep in your heart, what the truth is, no matter what it is. Immortal with the immediate no. Don't worry, I knew you would say no. I knew the answer inside your heart was an emphatic, "No thanks, I'm ace." I do have a wife. That's also true. I would buy just to support you. Oh, thank you. I was talking to someone about it, and honestly, if we ever got to I would buy horny pillows of her. Maybe. That's fair. If I ever got to a point where we could do merch, I'd probably start with posters. Or like really nice prints. Anyway. Zoe's right. Never let the fear of a plebeian's judgment stop you from making a sound investment in a Dakimura. Oh wait, it's not Dakimura, it's Dakimakura. Anime is a cultural touchstone of modern media. Why shouldn't you honor it in the form of a beautiful drawing of a woman you can hold at night? Yeah, don't worry, Doug. The coolest thing you can be is yourself. Not that I know anything about what that's like. Oh hey, it's a Piplup.
Pretend you didn't hear that.
Oh, I really appreciate your support, but I still don't know. Poor Doug. A con is the last place you should feel insecure about making a weeby purchase. I miss going to cons. He won't get the Dakimakura unless he thinks he can justify it. Maybe, if you help him think of an excuse for owning it, he'll be brave enough to buy it. Tell people the Dakimakura is a cursed object that contains the soul of your loved one and you're still figuring out how to get them out of their soft, cushy cage. Well, I know which one I'm picking already. I've never been because anxiety and I don't want to go alone. The last time that I went to a con, I didn't even know who I was yet, and it was a terrible, awkward experience. I have wanted to go to another one since, and not gonna lie, I kind of want to cosplay an Other Side Picnic character whenever I one day go. Anyway, Dakimakuras are the ultimate weapon in a pillow fight. Their length means bigger blows, and the sexy character is just a diversion to make the opponent horny. No, we're going with Cursed Object. MomoCon is happening next month. Next month? Where is it? The pillow fight angle would maybe convince me. Atlanta. In Georgia? Jeez. I've never been to Georgia. I've been to quite a few states. Georgia is not one of them. I don't know, maybe if I don't forget that this con was ever mentioned in like 20 minutes, I might look that up and see if I want to go. I don't know if a month is enough time to dye my hair blonde, grow it out, and somehow find a way to make my left hand look translucent. But, you know, anyway. First object.
Completely absurd.
Not completely. As a beautiful girl who was once trapped inside a cursed totem myself, I say it's legit. I don't know, because Buff and Vichiban are gonna be there. I have no idea who either of those are. As someone who's trapped plenty of assholes, souls, and cursed objects, it works for me too. Pretend you didn't hear that either.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in. I'm gonna buy the Dakimura. Come to me, Junko. Time skip to Thanksgiving Day, which I guess we celebrate here in Monstropolis for some reason. Doug's whole family is sitting at the table enjoying their meal. A buff pup? Oh. You okay, Aunt Deb? You've been staring at me for a bit. Toriko? Yes. I feel like of the two, I probably resemble Toriko a bit more. The only problem is that I wear glasses, which I don't know. I guess I could live with. I also don't think I would be able to. I get skeeved out about touching my own eyes. I don't know if I'd be able to get a blue colored contact in my right eye. Oh, sorry, dear. I was just wondering why there's a pillow with a half-naked woman on it in the chair next to you.
I'm glad you asked, Deb. That's Junko, Dougie's new girlfriend.
Your son is dating a pillow?
No, of course not. His girlfriend's soul is trapped inside the pillow, and Dougie's working on getting her out. How's that going anyway, son?
Oh, it's going. Haven't found a way to free her yet, but any day now. Could you do Homura? Didn't she wear glasses before? You know, it's not a bad idea, actually. I think it'd be hard to do like her magical girl outfit. I'd have to like learn how to sew. But maybe I could do like her uniform or something. And then, I mean, I would just have to remind myself how to do braids. Although, I don't know if my hair is long enough to do that. And I actually was planning on dyeing my hair black, like, today. Dang, I don't know. Oh, man. So many possibilities. Okay, and how exactly did Doug need this pillow?
He obviously met the girl before she got trapped in the pillow, Deb. Don't be stupid. You met her at school, right, Dougie? What's she studying again?
Fashion design. She's the ultimate fashionista. She's also got loads of combat training.
Attaboy! I love a woman who can kick my ass. That's why I married your mother.
Sure, Dad. Doug looks at you and gives you a grateful wink. Yeah, you're there too, don't question it. You gain +2 charm, but lose 2 boldness. Damn. I was hoping that'd give me creativity.
Hashtag slay.
Alright, now just the hotel outdoors and the community zone. Community zone. Alright. You decide to attend a round table on round tables. What a fascinating subject. You discuss the various circumferences of tables, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat around the round tables of old. You also talk plenty of shit about square and rectangular tables. Fuck right angles. You gain +2 fun because circles are the most hilarious shape, am I right? I don't get it, but okay. Now it's time to enter a world of heroines with miniskirts and transformation sequences. Fuck yeah! Yes! This is where I belong! You're attending a discussion of magical girl anime.
Senpai!
Bear? Not gonna lie, that didn't jump scare me, but that's because the game jump scared me first. I don't... Whew, okay. Ooh, ah, the magical girl roundtable has begun. All of us love magical girls, right? Of course! It's a genre that both empowers women and gives us upskirt shots.
Zoe likey.
It makes my sense of feminism take a screenshot. True, and they're so relatable. They have mascots like me. Yeah, we've noticed. Liam-senpai, what about you?
So mainstream.
Honestly, I think the whole magical girl trope is a little played out. Actually I should note, they've gotten a whole lot more popular lately. Which is funny because this is after the spike of popularity from Madoka Magica, which kind of did irreparable damage to the genre, if you want to ask me. You take that back! I will not. There are basically only 2 types of magical girl anime. The ones that copy Sailor Moon formula, and ones that try too hard to be edgy. These are the ones I'm talking about. This is the irreparable damage. Then surely you're willing to put your money where your mouth is and come up with something better. Of course. They should make a magical girl anime where... I mean... Milo! You and I were just talking about this the other day. Tell everyone about my amazing subversion of magical girl tropes. Please. Oh, how can you say no to such a pathetically cute request? Come up with a new twist on the magical girl genre. Ironically, the best magical girl anime now are the ones that parry it. Kinda. But that's... I feel like the reason for that is because nobody makes them in the regular formula anymore. Everybody is just trying to parody it now. Except for Except for, like, I don't know, Flip Flappers, which was fucking really old and mostly absurdism, and, like, Magilumiere, which is, like, honestly really awesome. Anyway. Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. So, the next step for a magical girl anime is the logical one. Magical middle-aged woman with new unique tropes like magical soccer mom and magical MILF. Or, there's one thing that has never been challenged in a magical girl anime. It's time for a magical girl who wears pants. Magical MILF. I knew magical MILF would be a little bit on the popular side, but magical girl in pants is like, this is really doing it for me. This is, I know this is probably making some of you guys go like, humana, but like, I'm shocked the pants bridge wasn't crossed before explicitly Yuri. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. Magical girl in the suit, that shit bangs. You kidding me? I'm going with it. Pants? Oh, you're a mad person, Milo. Indeed. It's so daring. We've had magical girls with leggings. We've even had magical girls with impractically short shorts. But pants? That's never been done. I genuinely thought about it and realized that was the case somehow, yeah. I don't know. Is it really that groundbreaking to just change a costume? So he grabs April's face and leans in nose to nose. April, my sweet, naive child. Magical girls have been denied pants for one reason and one reason only. Because skirts are cute? Okay, 2 reasons. But the main reason was to stop magical girls from accessing the raw power of pockets? Yes! Imagine all the things magical girls could carry if they had pockets! A power drill, a gun, a wallet. It is kind of annoying whenever I wear this cosplay and have to carry my wallet clenched between my butt cheeks. There are so many... Never mind. Not gonna question it. You do you, member of royalty. Don't you have a literal chest hanging up your hips that you can keep your wallet in? No. You don't want to know what's inside my chest. Besides, it'd be out of character to keep my wallet anywhere but my butt. April, back me up here.
No!
What? No, I don't carry my wallet clenched between my butt cheeks. And neither will the other magical girls once we show them the wonders of pants. You've all spent the rest of the day discussing your idea. Also, April decides to prove that her wallet is not stored between her butt cheeks. Mind blown. Is Saga of Tanya the Evil considered a magical girl anime or no? I haven't watched it because I wasn't a fan of how suspiciously popular it was with, like, right-wing gun nerds and fascists. Game +2 creativity. Yeah! Finally, we got creativity. Ooh. For adding a huge twist to this magical girl genre, Baloo's too smart. Ah, well, eto bleh. Oh, hey, it's time for another day. Share. Oh, God.
Wanna split a charcuterie board?
Oh, God. It's time. It's time to actually pick my route. Oh, this music is sick. I tend to chuck axes at people saying Tanya is a Nazi, but that may just be the history nerd in me speaking. Yeah, honest, like, I don't know anything about the actual anime itself or like the actual character, but I know the people that like it. And there are just history nerds who are like actually completely innocent and just think it's a cool concept. And then there's those people. It's just a little off-putting, that's all. Anyway, who do you want to sit with? Fucking... I can't deny it any longer. I must sit with Zoe. What do you want to... What? What? What the fuck does this mean? What does this mean? Has the same vibe as when people say the protag redo of Healer is justified. Ugh, yeah. I very genuinely also enjoy Tanya as a character personally, which I realize the extreme irony given my personal beliefs. There. Is it a spicy meter? It is certainly a spicy meter. But it's like, what does this mean? Why is this pepper only an outline? Does that mean I can spicy this? Or does this mean, is this like a difficulty? Is this like a telling you what the difficulty of a skill check is gonna be or something? Someone help. 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 I don't know what to do. Is it decide how far you want to go romantically with Zoe? I mean, well, the goal has got to be like the end of the route. Maybe it's just the spice level of the situations. I feel like it's probably like the difficulty level, and maybe this being gone means like I'm guaranteed to succeed or something. Fuck it, I'm gonna go to board game night. This seems kind of safe. You and Zoe have a great game night. You play a storytelling game where you draw prompt cards and improvise a narrative together. Yes, I feel like Zoe is like the perfect person to have a board game night with. Since it's you and Zoe, this quickly reaches its natural conclusion, competing to see which of you can add the most dicks to the story without entirely losing the plot. Who knew you could gamify erotica? What a wonderful world we live in. I got points with her. Oh. Well.
This'll be great for my optics.
Huh. I don't really know. Did I do it right? I don't know. Anyway. Now it's time to take a break from your real-life shenanigans and brainstorm some fictional shenanigans for your comic. Go for it. Oh. Only needing to... What trend from the early 2000s should come back already? Only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool? Nah, shit, I love slang. Delicious tobacco? No. People actually seeking revenge? And wearing pants. You know what? I like when people commit. I like commitment. I like when people say they're gonna do something and then they actually do it. Because you know what? To be honest, in my experience with interacting with human beings, most of the time, something like 30% of the things they say they're gonna do, they actually do. So you know what? People seeking revenge. Not sure I wanted that. What's the strongest asset when on a first date? You have strong yet graceful knees. You can transform into a tiger. Your eyes are soulless, almost as if they were like two sexy empty hole. What am I supposed to feel about that? Anyway, you taste like a pumpkin spice latte. Yeah, that's strongest asset. Yeah, that is just plain strong. That's a cool power to have. Ah! Okay. Tired Eyes for the win. I did actually go with Tired Eyes. And now we have 19 boldness. My gourd. Okay, so we have 4 turns. Well, we didn't go to the We didn't go to the hotel outdoors last time. So let's go there. You're chilling in your hotel room, staring at the ceiling. When you've already memorized the ceiling, you decide to call room service. On-demand cat fur comfort. That... Yes. Also, that truck art is making me want takoyaki. Room service asks you, how can I help you? You tell room service you memorized the ceiling because you were bored. It turns out room service loves your room ceiling. They've memorized it out of boredom too. You talk about it for hours. The conversation is enriching and inspires you for any ceiling-themed creative project you may have had in the future. You gain +2 creativity. The stat changes? The stat changes from these locations are so completely unhinged. When I am first getting into this game, in these games, I have never been able to tell, what I'm actually gonna get. Sometime later, you're in the hotel bathroom giving your remaining shirts the sniff test when you hear Liam grumbling in the other room.
Damn it.
Have any of you seen my keys? I could have sworn I left them on the nightstand. Poor Liam, yet another victim of faulty witness testimony. All clues pointed to the keys not being on the nightstand, and yet he went on insisting. He's doing... I couldn't bring myself to put any more doubt in his fragile mind, even if his memory had more holes than a wedge of Swiss cheese. Sorry, I don't know where your keys could be. Nico, is your magnifying glass up to the task of finding them? Of course. This detective has stumbled home from enough late-night benders to know how to follow the clues to a set of missing keys. Sweet! What clues do we have so far? Well, has our prime suspect here retraced his steps yet? Yes, of course. Wait, what do you mean prime suspect? You were the last to be in possession of the keys, weren't you? How do we know you didn't lose them on purpose to hide some shady deeds? Oh, I need so much water for this game. Ooh, Liam, have you been getting up to some spicy business in the hotel room you didn't want us to find out about?
No, I obviously didn't lose the keys on purpose.
You better solve this mystery before Liam blows a gasket. How can you find the missing keys? Alright, first choice, you gotta trust the noir detective method. Go to the hotel bar, get drunk, maybe start a fight. It will help the process somehow. Or solve this mystery the same way badly written detective movies do. Cast a spell that conjures a flashback with voiceover narration for convenient exposition. I want to up my creativity. I want to do it. I want to up my creativity. I want to be creative. So I'm gonna go with convenient exposition. You check your spellbook app for an applicable spell and find one called Dumpus Expositionus. Perfect. You cast the spell, and the room is awash with a flashback of Nico from earlier today. Do I have everything? Trenchcoat, fedora, crippling substance abuse problem, lack of faith in the world. Hey, Valor! Valor, how's it going? You have stumbled into a real treat of a game. It is a fun and raunchy time. So far, it's been absolutely just wonderful. I enjoy this a lot. Yep, I'm ready. Let's noir it up. Wait, I can say that line better. What's with the fucking fuckboy laugh, Nico? Fuck they laugh? Oh, thank you. I can say that line better. More jaded. Let's noir it up, I guess. There we go. Oh crap, I'm missing the most important noir accessory. A mystery! Can't believe I almost forgot. What could I do?
Case of my career.
Oh, I know. I'll throw Liam's keys away. It's the perfect crime. Past Nico literally chucks Liam's keys into a sewer grate.
What the fuck?
Oh, that delivery is so good. That's the best what the fuck I've ever heard. Hey, you gotta admit it, they really committed to the part. Oh, I want that what the fuck on our soundboard. That's just so good. Heh, you caught me. I was getting a little antsy and wanted to drum up a crime to solve. Can you blame me? I can absolutely blame you. Go get my fucking keys. Nico finishes the keys out of the sewer and you can all finally head to the con. Another case closed. You gain +2 smarts and lose 2 fun. Really?
I'll show you the way.
Really? Why did it have to be fun? Alright. Alright, somebody choose for me where we're going next. We've gone everywhere now. I also like that, like, all of the scenes have, like, basically everybody. Go to the lobby. Lobby it is. You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick. The bathrooms are gross, but if you know a thing about bathrooms, it's that using them always ensures +2 boldness. Ah, that's funny. That's a reference. In the very first game in Monster Prom, going to the bathrooms was like you going to skip classes, so you gained boldness. Okay, I think also we're gonna go to the hotel lobby like every day if we can. Some things never change. You, Liam, and Zoe are checking the convention center map when a microphone gets shoved into your faces. Hello, sir, madam, and/or Vady?
Hello, I'm a reporter with Channel 7 News. May I interview you three about your con experience?
Of course. Talking about myself is one of my favorite hobbies. He's not kidding. Liam's basically a professional Liam enjoyer.
Excellent. So, I understand that SpookyCon is attended by people all over the globe who consider themselves to be, and I quote, nerds. Have you attended the con today because you count yourself among these nerds?
Guys, you said the word among. Said it!
What?
Do not lump me in with a common rabble. I'm not a nerd. I'm a cultural connoisseur. As such, I'm here to see intellectually stimulating panels and lord my encyclopedic knowledge of TTRPGs over others. I love the Wilford Brimley stash. Also, didn't know you were into TTRPGs, Liam. You suddenly became a lot more attractive to me.
That's... I'm on second thought, I'm here to report, not judge. What about you, miss?
Liam Prom.
I'm a proud nerd myself, and I love SpookyCon. I'm here to buy merch and promote my fanfic, Liam Prom. Depends on his DM style. That is true. His DM style might be really bad. We all know that he's probably a DM. It's a story where everyone in the world is a different version of my friend here, and the best part, there's only one bed.
A world with 8 billion versions of this guy has only one bed. Isn't that a bit inefficient?
Yeah, inefficiently sexy.
Ugh.
Please, don't use my likeness to sexualize inefficiency. Too late!
Fascinating. What about you, Mix?
Hang on, I'm saving that. What? I'm taking a screenshot of that because I never considered MX to represent like a non-gender version way of saying Mr. or Mrs. But also, how do you pronounce that? Mix? Mix? Max? Mix? I'm not sure.
Perhaps you could tell me your favorite thing about SpookyCon.
Okay, first option. I love the cosplay. When I wear this mask, nobody sees the person who killed all those people in Utah. It's refreshing. And my favorite thing is about the con is that the invisible gorilla that wants to kill me isn't here. For now. The invisible gorilla. Harambe is back with a vengeance. I feel like this one is. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what any of these actually represent, to be honest. I feel like the invisible gorilla is kind of creative or charming or fun. Killing people in Utah is probably bold. It's probably bold or fun. I'm gonna go with the invisible gorilla. What the fuck are you talking? What's a clip? What's who's clipping what? Why am I being clipped? Killing people in Utah fun. Oh god, you're right, what a line. Oh god, don't quote that out of context, please, I beg you. It's too early in my career to be canceled for killing people in Utah. I mean, I was planning on doing it at some point, but you know, not now. I want there to be more eyes on me first. Anyway, oh my god. I'm gonna lose my voice. Oh, more water. I need more water. I gotta wait until you have a big enough audience to get away with murder. Abso-fruitly. Anyway. What the fuck are you talking about? You mean Milo's never told you about their invisible gorilla stalker? Ha! Guess we know which one of us they like more. I'd much rather be Milo's friend that doesn't entertain their insane delusions. Trust me, he's real. Don't you remember when all the time the houses on my block got destroyed? That was the invisible gorilla.
That sounds reminiscent of the hurricane that ripped through town a few months back.
That's what the media wants you to think.
Yes, we do want you to think that. Because it's true!
There was also the time I showed up in school with all those bruises. Remember, guys? Also, I have what are called magical watermelon gummies, and they're great. That's... what makes them magical? What kind of spell was cast on them by the confectioner that enchanted them? Are they a Golden Hope product, perchance? Such a fucking nerd. Gasp! Is that the first time the invisible gorilla attacked you? Yes. I barely escaped with my life. Milo, I saw you get all those bruises when you bet someone $10 you could do a backflip down the stairs. Those could have been different bruises. Correlation does not equal causation, Liam.
That's
This is the stupidest shit I've ever... Suddenly, Liam gets knocked unconscious by a falling ceiling tile. Holy shit! The invisible gorilla strikes again! What the heck's on Zoe's Daki? I didn't look close enough. I should have.
Oh my. You saw it on Channel 7, folks. Is there something to these invisible gorilla rumors? We'll find out after this commercial break.
Oh, he's got a pencil in his thing. The invisible gorilla is back, and no one is safe. But at least you can spend your last few days alive at the con. You gain +2... Yes! You gain +2 creativity for spreading the news of the con, and the invisible gorilla attacking it, but you'll also lose 2 boldness.
Death is not the end.
We've got 2 turns left. We got 2 turns left, and... I can't believe this is a short game. It's almost been an hour and a half, and we are not halfway through this short game. It's a lie. It's always a lie. Oh hey, the game actually shows you what stats you get from what. You're dumb and boring, but have so many ideas. Yes, and you know what? I'm super charming. I have so many ideas. I come up with great stories. I'm super suave. I got a silver tongue, and I will stick that tongue down your throat on the first date. How's that? How's that? You like that in a date? Anyway, Myrtle, because I think charm's important. I'm gonna gamble on charm. You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the Myrtle. You find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you also feel bad about buying something so not nerdy. Oh no, a silver tongue. It sounds like an awful disability. Don't worry. I'm already used to all of my other disabilities. They only make me stronger because they add more character points. Yes, I can spend them on skills and advantages. I guess you could test for poison ivy very easily though. The vendor sighs and draws an ooh face on the charger. Sold! You gain +2 charm for your kawaii phone charger. You, Zoe, and Omen decide to visit Liam's Yowie art stand. Hopefully he offers a friends and family discount. The three of you find him motionless, staring wide-eyed at a piece of taped paper. He seems unnerved. You good, buddy? Yes, I am good. I might even be too good. I was just doing some warm-up sketches, trying to capture men in the throes of glorious passion when I drew this.
Holy fuck.
Yep. What's the matter with you two? You look as if you stumbled upon an ambush. Let me see. Oh, I have to say that. I have to say that, okay? Zoe, your little cute face. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Stop freaking out. I really need water. My throat fucking hurts. And that has nothing to do with the line that I'm about to read. It has nothing to do. Yeah, I bet you heard that. Anyway. Okay. This is the most beautiful cock I've ever seen. I know. Liam, I have a confession to make. I've always secretly thought your yaoi hobby was stupid. Secretly? You told me twice just yesterday. Immediately turns that to my text notification. No! Oh, don't you dare. Rizu, don't give her the VODs. Don't do it. Don't give her access to the VODs. Don't let her download them so she can, fuck. Please don't turn the sound of me saying cock into a notifications or a soundboard or like a bit redeem or a subscription alert or something. Don't do it. Don't do any of it. Make it the 10 gifted sound. We could make it the prime gifted sound, or just the prime sound in general, because we don't have like a prime resub sound. I thought you guys would rather have like the catchphrase or something. Anyway, whatever. The important thing is that I stand corrected. Oh God. This penis is the most glorious thing I've ever gazed upon. Are you selling this one? Name your price. I'll give you anything. I will give you $5. Wait. account for inflation. I will give you $5,000. Sorry. I don't think I should sell this piece. It's too much art to be contained in a single page. I clip that. No! No! Don't clip me saying beautiful cock or glorious penis. You were all children. True. So what should you do with Liam's phallic magnum opus? Of course we're gonna eat it to consume its raw power. Who's the creature in the cape? The creature in the cape is, sorry, I'm writing chat. The creature in the cape is, Omen, who is, I don't fucking remember. She's like a demon crusader or something really awesome like that. Anyway, I'm gonna eat it. You snatch the drawing and shove it into your mouth. This was in the, this was in the demo? Okay. Yeah, I feel like eating it is just the correct choice. Also, hi, Rainbow. Do you see? Do you see? I'm playing the game. I'm playing the game. Are you happy? I was hoping you would show up so you could watch. Anyway.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Milo? Did you just eat my cock? Fuck. This truly is the best timeline. Perhaps it's for the best. Quite frankly, Liam, I was already considering stabbing you in your sleep and stealing the immaculate cock for myself. I can't get through the scene with a straight face. Good point. Milo eating your cock probably just saved your life. Of course you picked that one? Yes. Who cares about my life? Milo depraved the world of my beautiful art. Liam, that cock was the kind of cock that starts wars. It would have been the cock that sunk 1,000 ships. It was the hypothetical cock of Helen of Troy. Fuck, you just can't help themselves from goblin dog. Oh, you can't call me out like that, but damn, I'm not beating the allegations. Milo just bought Monsterkind another century to her piece. Isn't that worth sacrificing your perfect cock? I guess. Liam longingly caresses your belly. Oh god. Good night, sweet prince. I pity you, my strange cock-worshipping friend. Would you feel better if we purchased some hot dogs?
If you're not leaving, I am.
Because I'm going to get some with or without you. This experience has given me a craving for something phallic. You averted war, apparently, and got to eat hot dogs with your friends. And the power of Liam's cock inside you gives you +2 boldness and -2 creativity. No, give it back. Give me back my creativity, you fuck.
Hashtag slay.
Oh, my creativity. My creativity. Why you gotta nerf my creativity? Why you gotta do this? It is pretty bold to gobble dog. I know, I'm so bold. I'm so insanely bold. Why is it that every choice I make just on a whim leads towards boldness? Because that's what's happening. That's what's happened. I am making all of the bold choices. Anyway, what does it feel like to have Liam's cock inside you? Warm. And fuzzy. Tingly. And oh, so pretentious. Community zone. You have some time to spare, so you decide to enter a Splash Kaboom speedrun competition. Hey! Look, I'm just playing along. Oh. Well, thank you. I was overheating a little bit. As you sit down and get ready to crush your rivals, you hear an announcement. The competition is over. You shouldn't have wasted all that time sitting down. It was getting hot in here, yes? Oh. Oh. Are you sure it's not just gonna get hotter? You know, considering. Sign up for a slow run competition next time. Oh well, at least you had +2 fun sitting. Later, you attend a roundtable discussion on magic systems. Oh fuck yeah, I love magic systems. I want to go to a con. I want to go to a con and talk about all the nerd shit I love. God damn. I want to go to a con cosplaying as Toriko and be a fucking nerd and find my fellow nerds. I want to live at a con. I'm crying. Okay. Liam, Zoe, and Nico. Time to get your fantasy fic fix. Ow, what the hell? What the? Ow! There is something stuck in my body. There is a piece of something in my foot. It might be metal, it might be glass. I'm not sure, but I'm confused. Hang on a second. I'm gonna address this. Ow. Ow. Urgh. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna need tweezers or something. I don't even know if I can get it out. I might just have to slice my foot open. Anyway. Thank you all for coming. Oh my god. I know exactly who that's supposed to represent. I don't know how to do a Matt Mercer voice. Ah, whatever. Thank you all for coming. Let's start with some broad topics. Do you prefer soft magic systems or hard magic systems? Oh, that's a great question. Hey, anybody who knows what those two things are, what are your preferences? I actually really want to know this. Ow. Soft magic, okay.
Cool.
Hard, okay, okay. Hard magic systems are obviously superior. Rules are vital to tell a compelling story. Soft can be fun, but overall hard. Okay, okay, okay. So, hard means clearly more defined. Yeah, so a hard magic system means that there are defined rules. There are hard lines on what the magic system can do and how it works. These are examples like Avatar, the Avatar series, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and the Kingkiller Chronicles, so like Name of the Wind, as the books, and then soft magic systems are where it's kind of more nebulous as to what the magic can do. It's kind of like it's up to the author to kind of determine like what the magic does in certain situations. For example, like the Force from Star Wars, or the power of a wizard did it in Lord of the Rings. I know it's not actually like that in Lord of the Rings, but I like to poke fun at it like that. Ah yes, Mookie swooning because I mentioned Star Wars. Yeah. So, honestly, I have never been able to kind of settle my mind on whether or not I prefer hard or soft magic systems. I think I don't know. I think if I had to pick one between hard or soft magic, magic with rules or magic that focuses on vibes. Honestly, I like hard magic systems when I want to play a nerdy wizard character who gets super deep into the mechanics of it. But I feel like soft magic lends a lot more to storytelling. Yes, it's the thing that stops me always is that it's so easy to make a strong argument for the validity of both types of magic systems, because when it comes to hard magic systems, you don't have to establish all of the rules up front. You can introduce rules as you go along, as it suits you as a creator of a narrative. What do JoJo's and Hunter x Hunter systems count as? So that's a tough one, but I think I'm honestly gonna argue that stands are, well, I think I was actually gonna say that JoJo's is hard because it's so weird because every stand in JoJo's is created with a hard set of rules of what it can do. But the creator doesn't often commit to those, and they often like evolve on that. But that does add on to what I was saying of like being able to add and revise rules as you go on. But it still kind of remains that the stands. Yes, exactly. What a stand can do is soft, but the stands themselves have hard rules. You think JoJo's is soft, but with some butts thrown in there? That's on. I honestly, I kind of side with Valor here, where the flexibility of stands as a concept makes it a soft magic system, but the actual stands themselves are hard magic. Because they have like really specific rules. Oh. Ad? No. Not the ads. I want to hear Ish agree with me. I mean, Valkyr, it's fine, you can call me. It's better to call me Valkyr, but just... You can call me Ishtar if you want. People are just gonna be confused. Valor can't hear me. Ah! Thank you. True, but they can also create a stand of whatever they need, whatever power is needed for the story, so the magic system is incredibly flexible for the narrator. But that doesn't have to mean that the magic system is soft, because, like I said, in a hard magic system, you still have flexibility because like a hard magic system is defined by the fact that it has set rules on how the magic works. Whether or not you like kind of evolve those and iterate upon them doesn't mean that it's a soft magic system. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like hard magic can do this set of things, but you can add on to and develop that over time if you like. Soft magic is you have influence over this power, you can just kind of do whatever with it. To be honest, gonna be honest, I think I like soft magic systems. From like a writing perspective, I really like soft magic systems because I am a progenitor of vibes. And vibes above all else. What'd you say about stands? I said that I agreed with you that the overall magic system of stands being a thing comes across as very soft, but when it comes to the individual stands themselves, it is a hard magic system. Because every stand has a very specific set of things it can do. So honestly, if I had to pick one, I would say that JoJo's is probably a hard magic system. A hard magic system that is maybe a little bit non-committal. But yeah, Hunter x Hunter, Hunter, I have no idea. I'm gonna leave that up to the people who have actually watched the series and read the source material. Because I don't know, so it's probably a hard magic system. Yeah. It's like oh shit. Oh, honestly, okay, I really like hard magic systems too because I love JoJo's. I loved Dorohedoro. Dorohedoro had a very hard magic system. And it was so well executed. And Name of the Wind is probably one of my most favorite book series. I think I don't know. One version of me likes soft magic systems, one version of me likes hard magic systems. And a lot of you are probably not going to understand what that means, but that's my answer. Anyway, back to playing the fucking game. Both are good as long as soft magic isn't used in a way that feels like a cop-out. Yes. Yes, that is actually the main trap that comes along with magic system with soft magic systems. Is like the joke I made with Lord of the Rings. If an author or storyteller of some kind decides to be lazy with a soft magic system, they can just kind of go, whatever, a wizard did it. The thing happens, There's got to be something behind it. I think. Anyway. So Liam says that hard magic systems are better. And Zoe says, I hear you, I see you, I feel you, and I disagree. Chaotic soft magic systems where anything goes are more fun. I'm proud of us getting through that soft versus hard magic convo without a dick joke. Valor, that's a dick joke.
Hocus pocus.
I just commented on this. Yeah, I love a wizard did it stories. Us wacky wizards always doing everything. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is exactly what I think is the problem with soft magic systems is going, a wizard did it. It's like it bothers me. But I really like both. I love soft, I love hard. I love all flavors of magic. It's most of my writing, of course, is pretty much entirely reliant on it being in a soft magic system, and I do really enjoy that. But part of me has really wanted to write some fiction with a hard magic system as as kind of like an experiment, and that's. God, it's been on the backlog for such a long time. I really want to write Sparkhaven. That's also me kind of delving into traditional fantasy instead of absolutely absurd science fantasy like I like to do. I guess I just prefer stories which follow a modicum of logic and structure instead of letting the magic system get straight up ridiculous. Says the vampire who can shapeshift into a hot dog stand for some reason. Okay, Valor. Have a safe drive home from work. Thanks for hanging out. Which is an established rule. Have you ever seen me turn into a corn dog stand? No, because that would be stupid. I guess. So do you all prefer systems in which magic is finite or infinite?
Zoe likey.
You mean how, like... Zoe, why are you making me say these things? Zoe. Okay. You mean like how penises only nut once before needing to recharge, but vaginas just keep going and going until my hand gets tired? I like them both. Fucking hell, Zoe! Oh! Yo! Nut-based magic system, you're a genius, Zoe! Well, the idea is to create a new magic system as a group, but... not that one. You there! You've been quiet. Why don't you present a system? Surely you can come up with something more, stimulating than what we've already heard. You had to use the word stimulating. You had to. I like nut-based magic systems. You know, there's like a breed of games that some people know about and some don't that actually does have nut-based magic systems. The Coom Bender, by the way. Yeah, squirrel games. What? Hey, my system was plenty stimulating. Oh man, you were about to disappoint the hell out of this moderator. But nevertheless, propose a magic system. Backhanded blessings, a world in which backhanded compliments become true as if they were curses cast upon your enemies. Or STM, sexually transmitted magic. I wonder how well you guys know me. I wonder how well you guys know me to know which one I'm gonna pick. I wonder. STM. Backhanded compliments? Fuck that. I don't do subtlety. I don't do passive aggression. You kidding me? All I care about is real aggression. What? No. Why are all your magic systems so horny?
It's breathtaking.
Ignore him, Milo. I love it. Magic systems should be determined based on the kind of story you want to write. And a story about sexually transmitted magic definitely sounds like something I want to binge read.
Not bad.
And for once, nobody can complain that the sex scenes are an unnecessary deviation from the main plot. That's true! That's like... Okay, maybe this is gonna be TMI. Maybe I'm gonna get a little deep into here, so, like... If you don't want to hear about this kind of stuff from me, then now is the time to take off your headset. Anyway, I can only really get down with this kind of content, with like spicy stuff, if it's involved in a story that makes sense. I can't like enjoy spicy stuff for the sake of it. I need there to be some kind of like some kind of like proper build up, and like I need to get attached to the characters and like the situation and stuff. I want to get invested, and I want for the smut to just kind of be like the bonus to a good story. And then I can really, that really does it for me. So now you know that. Nobody needed to know that, but you know that now. Anyway, it's safe to take your heads. Turn on your volume. Turn on your volume. Turn on your volume. Anyway, let's help Milo flesh this out. What magics can people pass around when they do the nasty? What about conjuria? It's gonorrhea, except instead of gross discharge, you can conjure dragons and krakens out of your pussy. No! Wait, not like this. Oh god. Very clever, Zoe. What about syphilis for psychic magic? Isn't syphilis just a regular STD? You've fallen into my pun trap. I'm saying I'm saying syphilis with a silent P. Whoa! Gives you psychic powers and makes your P's silent? What? That's a good spell. My turn. What about wizard crabs? What? Wizard crabs! You know, like regular crabs, except crabs are also wizards. Wait, you mean regular crabs aren't wizards? My assumption was way off. This is far and away the most productive conversation about sex you've had all day. Good work! You gain +2 fun and lose 2 charm.
Time to expand my brand.
You feel a surge of creative inspiration and rush to work on your comic. What genius will your pen create? Brainstorm and find out! What's a red flag you can't let slide on a first date? Alright. The options are, they lack street smarts, they don't own even a single cow, reducing the chances of having tasty chocolatey milk whenever you want, their appealing cooking skills are a lie, and they're controlled by a rat under their hat, or they happen to live in the sewers, which probably affects their personal hygiene. Well, I knew Mufi would say no cow. I'll admit, I'm kind of just thinking about like what the stats are gonna be here. Bad hygiene is always a no-go for me. Yeah, this is actually like to give like a real answer to the question just based off my preferences. Hygiene is huge for me. Like if I'm going on a date with somebody and they haven't showered that day, like that's a huge red flag. Yeah, fuck it. That increased my charm, hell yeah. Why haven't you finished that big project you told everyone about? Okay. Let's see. You want to fuck a lot of people first. Excellent. An ancient curse. Sounds real. A creature living under your bed told you that you should wait. You don't want to be rude to the bed creature. Big Oil is pressuring you not to. They should probably feel threatened by you. Or they probably feel threatened by you, as they should. Yeah, if, again, like, if I'm gonna give a real answer, it's an ancient curse, because I have, like, 6 of them. I have so many curses. Those curses are called disabilities. Oh, hey, Kari! Kari!
Magnificent.
Alright, well, first things first, we're going to the hotel. Hotel and outdoors. You're in the hotel room, sewing your cosplay costume when you mistakenly sew it to the bed's blanket. You could unsew it, but that would mean admitting you made a mistake. You're so freaking— I know, I'm so freaking bold. I'm bold and charming. But that would mean admitting you made a mistake. So you decide to properly implement a blanket into the costume design and leave your dumb ego intact. Look at you being a stubborn dum-dum. Here, have some +2 creativity for such out-of-the-box thinking. Then you swing by your hotel room to freshen up, but you find Liam and Zoe doing something.
So mainstream.
So mainstream. So mainstream. Nailed it. So hot. Oh hey Milo, we were just doing some vocal warm-ups before we start our creative exercises. Creative exercises? Indeed. Creativity is like a sport that requires warm-ups to avoid pulling a metaphorical brain muscle. Since we both love to create, we try to keep the juices flowing by doing artistic exercises and challenging each other. Sounds cool. Can I join? Sure, if you'd like. Do you need to warm up before you work on your comic today? Not necessarily. I just have a pathological need to always be doing whatever my friends are doing. Fair enough. Then it's on you to come up with the creative exercise we're gonna do. What? Why? Can't we just do whatever you usually do? Nope. Part of the magic is that we creatively propose and exercise on the spot. And since you're the newbie, you gotta do it. Trial by fire. That's fair, you guess. Dig deep into your creativity and come up with a banger exercise. Creative exercise, let's do 100 push-ups while reciting Whitman's poetry. Or, you know what they say, bad artists copy, great artists steal. Therefore, we should rob a bank. Why do I feel like... I feel like whatever... I feel like this is somehow gonna result in me gaining boldness. What are we talking about? Cute? Oh. Sure. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes. Rob a bank or recite poetry. I feel like reciting poetry is gonna give us smarts. And I'm kind of committing to being dumb. Let's go rob a bank. I have some conscientious objections to that plan. There's no time for that! The bank closes soon! You can object in the car! Smash cut to you, Liam, and Zoe robbing a bank. Well, you and Zoe are doing the actual robbing. Liam's mostly complaining like usual. I think every single choice we have made in a scene that involves Zoe has been super excited about the idea. I don't know if that's because Zoe is just down for anything, or because Zoe and I are made for each other, but it's something. Put the money in the bag, bitch! We don't have all day! I don't understand how this is making us more creative.
Got my pen and paper ready.
Maybe it's not working for you, but this robbery just gave me a burst of inspiration! Oh, hold on, I gotta write this down! What? The cops are on their way. We're gonna get arrested if we don't leave ASAP. Shh! You're distracting me! This'll take only a minute.
End of this chapter.
And that's how I wound up in prison for 30 years. I hope you youngins can learn from my mistakes. Gee whiz, Grandma Zoe, that was some story. What happened to Liam? Ah, poor Liam. He got shanked by a rival gang. That was prison for you. But I'm sure he still thought it was all worth it.
It most certainly wasn't.
And that's how my new heist fic ends. What do y'all think? I like that Liam becomes a ghost. Him haunting you forever with snarky one-liners feels very in character.
Lame.
You would think that. Anyway, y'all want to get some food? We did just get a fuck ton of money. Wait, so you did steal the money from the bank? Zoe's got this criminal fanfic author double life down pat. Thank goodness it all works out somehow. That seems to be a thing.
Smile for the camera.
I fucking knew it! I knew it! I'm not trying to do this, it just keeps happening. God damn it, the creativity we just got is gone. My god, how do we have... Are we even gonna get through the short game in one stream? I could have sworn that would give you fun. I mean, I had a feeling it was probably gonna give you boldness. But I feel like fun was like a close second, maybe. God, fucking damn it. Okay. let's up our fun. I don't know. You're feeling lucky, so you enter a Poker 2 tournament. These nerds sure play hard. You get a royal flush, which would be great if one of the other players didn't get a Zakrant, commander of the Nether Galaxy. Luckily for you, you had a Helmet of Chaos up your sleeve. You equip it on your royal flush and beat the shit out of Zakrant. Hell yeah. Man, Balatro's gotten weird. You and Zoe roll up to watch a DDR contest happening in the community zone. April and Liam are next in line to compete. Good luck out there! I'm gonna take so many notes for the dance battle chapter of Liam Prom. Thanks, Zoe, but I don't need luck. I've been dancing for over 400 years. No man, monster, or machine should be able to deny my talents.
Fives, a 10 is
Don't act like you're the one carrying the team. I can't...
Wait, guys, did you hear that voice line?
5s, a 10 is speaking. That's fucking so hot of her. Anyway. Don't act like you're the one carrying this team. I could shake my ass to rhythms your generation couldn't even imagine. I mean, we've got this, teammate. Don't embarrass me out there. Liam and April take their turn. They're doing so well. As they rack up combos, the machine cries out,
Good! Good! Great! Perfect! Marvelous! Amazing! Fuck yeah! Right there! That's the stuff! Don't stop!
Then suddenly,
Miss! Miss! Oof! I liked what you were doing before! Miss! Seriously? I was almost there!
I don't know if this is about DDR. Whoa! Is the DDR machine getting aroused by their dancing?
big yikes.
That'd be a pretty hot fanfic premise if Liam and April didn't clearly suck at it so much. It's all one guy shit. Liam, can you focus, please? You're making me look like a bad dancer and a bad lover right now. I don't think that's very nice. It's not me. I've been hitting all my spin combos. Liam de Lioncourt knows a thing or two about the amatory arts. Nice try, silly. No one who calls it the amatory arts can possibly be good at it. The song ends, and Liam and April get an embarrassingly low rating. You didn't know DDR machines even knew that letter of the alphabet. No, no, no! This is not a true representation of my skill. I demand another round! Oh, it's cute that you think you have the stamina for another round. Fucking wow. Listen, we both got a point to prove, but I'm not going out there and publicly humiliating myself a second time. Okay? We need a strategy to get a higher score. Well, you're... Oh! Come on! Well, you're an expert at playing video games until somebody comes. Might as well offer your advice. Honestly, I've kind of given up on... I have once again given up on going for stats. I was kind of just choosing on whims. Then I went for stats again. And then when I got boldness like 3 times in a row, I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna go back to following my whimsy. I'm gonna go with DDR foreplay because foreplay is the best part. Oh, I don't know, Milo. Why, April? I didn't know that you had no game. I have more game than a 200-hour-long RPG, you bastard! Then prove it! Go, you beautiful nerds! Bring that DDR machine to an S-tier orgasm together! Zoe, if you weren't so cute, I'd be upset about this. April sensually presses the start button while whispering to the DDR panel. You can't quite make her words out, but it's already having quite the ASMR effect on you. Liam is licking the panel. April, I think the DDR machine would like it if you stepped firmly on the right panel. Remember, consistent pressure is key. I don't need you to tell me that, silly goose. You just keep caressing that center panel and let me handle the footwork, okay? The screen suddenly lights up and says, Ready.
Go!
The machine's in the mood again. Put your belt back on, Liam. Oh God. You guys got this! Liam and April dance like there's no tomorrow. After learning good communication in the foreplay phase, they're now completely in sync. Good! Yes! Great! Oh. Do I have to? I know I do. I know I have to. I'm doing it for my star dancers. Okay. Good. Yes. Great. Oh yes. Harder. Right there. Yes. Step on me, daddy. The screen explodes with a bright new record animation while a slot opens and showers you all with celebratory white confetti.
This is a fanfic come true.
Fuck yeah, the fans are gonna eat this next chapter up. What a sight! April. Did we just have a threesome with a DDR machine? Shh. What happens at the con stays at the con. You gain +2 charm for reminding of everyone of the importance of good foreplay, but you lose 2 fun. The only thing my mind has to say is
Brother,
That's what my mind has to say. Is brother, ooh.
Going live in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we have 2, oh my God, we have 2 more scenes. Although this is our last, like, going to places turn, so we might actually finish more or less on time. That's cool. So we got fun and then immediately lost it. I almost feel like committing to the bit and just getting charm and just being charming and bold.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on, you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you. Like, +2 charm good. You're perusing Artist Alley with Liam, Zoe, and Omen when you come upon an artist doing live commissions.
Cool.
Oh, cool! Will you draw me a picture of Susie the Battlecorn eating an apple? It's a fandom in-joke. Nah. What? Why not? Do you want me to explain the in-joke so you don't feel left out or something? No. Susie the Battlecorn is just too simple. I've been drawing easy art all day. Can't you give me a real challenge? Fine. You asked for it. Do you hardcore NSFW? With a smirk, the artist draws a picture of With a smirk, the artist draws a picture of Susie the Battlecorn in a strangely contorted sex position. You're not even sure if she's at the top or bottom.
Oh,
Whoa! You're kind of a douche, but I'll admit, you really can draw. You want a real challenge, you pathetic pencil pusher? Fine. Draw me an owl. Hey, that's an in-joke too. An owl? Yes. They are creatures of supreme beauty and poise. Surely no artist could capture their... The artist shoves a flawless drawing of an owl into Omen's hand. Damn. He's good. I've got something. Draw the moment the last vestiges of hope die in a man's eyes, leaving a broken shell of a person. In less than 60 seconds, the artist draws a picture that makes your stomach lurch with secondhand despair. Fuck. Looks like it's down to you, Milo. Can you stump this master artist? Okay, I think we might finally have a chance to get some creativity. The options are: everyone says hands, fabric folds, and horses are the hardest things to draw. So commission a horse with hands for hooves, winning a wet t-shirt contest. Sorry, I had to comprehend how like actually horrifying that sounds to do. Or commission 50 perfect replicas of a $100 bill. I feel like this is boldness. It's gotta be. It's gotta be boldness or smarts. I think this is the smarts or creativity. It's either smarts or creativity. That's what I think. No. I'm not going to draw that.
Pathetic.
Ha! You admit defeat then! Hey, I never said that I couldn't draw it. I just refused to. Therefore, breaking the Sacred Commission Artist Oath. For shame! Actually, it's common for artists to refuse to draw some type of commissions. Really? I never do that when I'm taking commissions. Oh, you just draw everything? Just because there's no low you won't stoop to doesn't mean the rest of us can't have boundaries, Zoe. Well, what do you absolutely won't draw those boundaries then? Trains. I refuse to draw trains. Not since the incident. So you'll draw anything but trains? Would you draw a horse with hands for hooves winning a wet t-shirt contest? Yes, I suppose I would. Liam takes out a pencil and a sketch pad and draws a freaky wet horse for your viewing pleasure.
It's breathtaking.
This looks great! Do you think you could draw another one like this with Susie the Battlecorn? Take that, you bastard! Liam is like 8 times the artist you are. Whatever. Today has been a win for superior art. Yes! Yes, that's fine, I have boldness to spare. Today has been a win for superior artists and sexy horses. You gain +2 creativity for making such an elaborate request, but also lose 2 boldness.
Smile for the camera.
Okay, one more. Let's all go to the lobby. You're having a great time at the con, so you decide to tell the world by tweeting, "Having a great time at the con." Good one. Unfortunately, that's enough bait for an online troll to reply, "You're a dumb fuck." Whatever happened to online etiquette? You're not going to let him ruin your day, so you engage in a spirited but respectful debate with him. After a while, the troll writes, "Sorry, my mistake. You're a fucking dumb fuck." You're definitely embarking on a journey of revenge when this con is over. You gain +2 boldness for not backing down from an online fight. You and your pals are in line for a photo op when you have a sinking feeling you're being watched. You hear a ghostly, grating voice growing closer. Are you being haunted? No. Worse, you've caught the attention of an annoying streamer. Oh, God. Wow, you're April 1st, and you're Zoe, that famous fanfic author. What are the odds that I just happened to meet you guys with my camera and 8,000 viewers online?
Classic Liam.
You're luckier than you know, good sir, that you also have unwittingly encountered Liam de Lioncourt, the greatest poet to intentionally never amount to anything. Sure, whatever. So, Zoe, do you think you'll ever ditch that lame vampire and write a fic about real stud like me? I'd make a great self-cessed character. Lots of people have told me to go fuck myself. I wonder why. What is on her Dakimura? It was either this or Asmongold. Fucking right. Now that you mention it, I once wrote a poem about fucking myself. Let me read it for you. Moon-drenched butt cheeks, invisible to the mirror. Will you shut up, dude? The hot people here are trying to have a conversation.
Way too pretty for this.
Then who gives you the right to talk? Ha! You're a feisty little clown, aren't you? How about you give me a honk honk for chat? Fun fact, the phrase honk honk goes back centuries in clownish culture. It began as a hunting chant for early clowns in the Middle Ages. It may have served as a form of group echolocation, as clowns were once nocturnal and tended to hunt in packs. Dude, this isn't your fucking TED Talk. I'm trying to talk about hot babes and you're getting my way. Butt out. You know, Liam, I'd be happy to demonstrate a midnight honk honk hunt if you want. It seems like Zoe and April want to be off the stream. Liam wants to be on the stream, and the streamer wants to be an asshole. You know what to do. Okay, options are: every time Liam is off camera, yell, "Oh my god, look at that, Liam just did a sick backflip." Or put subtitles on Liam to translate Liam language into something people can actually enjoy and understand. These are both so good. Liam's did a sick backflip. That sounds like a bold answer, or a fun answer. I'm gonna... Sounds like either a smart answer or a creative answer. And I bet it's super unfun. Fuck it. Okay, we're gonna give Liam subtitles. See, this is the problem with contemporary society. The unimpeded access to a surfeit of information prevents the sort of active engagement that catalyzes true knowledge. The fuck did you just say? He's saying you're too stupid to understand his jokes. Oh yeah? Well, you're too ugly to be my friend. How about that? Your reply is an incontrovertible example of the kind of intellectual abasement expedited by current mediated digital experiences. He says you're a dumb fuck who'd also be a dumb fuck. That isn't necessarily what I said, though I did enjoy the wordplay. Ooh, now he's saying your mother gave him the worst truck stop head he's ever had. Fucking Zoe, when did you get so thirsty? Shut up! I bet my mom gives great head. God damn. Wow, look at the streamer's chat. Shrink Cream Pie 420. Damn, if the hot translators are right, that vampire's got some sick burns. Keck winner. Fuck the annoying Banshee guy. I'm subbing to the cool vamp. Milfpecker 22. Ayo, what's the mom's ad? I'm out.
Not bad.
Thank you all. I couldn't have translated myself more incorrectly and amusingly if I tried. That's Liam language for good job. He's got some new followers. Zoe and April got some peace, and you got +2 smarts and -2 fun. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Here we are.
I'm exhausted, darling.
We're gonna go see Zoe. Ooh. Oh. Oh, we just get to pick something? So we can either talk to Zoe about what's next for her, the redemption art program, or finding success as a creator. What does the redemption art program mean? Also, yes, look at her. Look at how cute. Look how cute she is. She is such a cute little Chaos Gremblo. She's such a cutie woody. Oh, cutie woody patootie. I mean, I know that the objectively most attractive thing to do is to get someone to talk about their passions. It's one reason why everyone always falls in love with me. But I don't know what's going on with the redemption art program. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is, but I kinda wanna know. Well, to be honest, this run is probably fucked. We're probably not gonna get Zoe's ending. The redemption arc. Well, it's a bit boring, but, you know, I get it. We're no saints, so it makes sense to try and make up for all our evil deeds. A bunch of us meet up, discuss stuff, and do exercises and all sorts of things Liam has prepared. I'm glad you're all working on exerting meaningful change on yourselves. Totally! But sometimes it can be a bit of a chore. I can imagine. Change takes effort, but I think it's worth it.
Cool.
You betcha. Because when we're redeemed enough, we can pass on to the second part of the program, which is much more epic. The idea is to become sort of a mercenary squad with the goal of helping the Coven. That's fucking badass. What? What? That's so cool. We'd be redirecting all that power we harnessed for evil, now repurposed to save the world. Okay, that does sound epic. Oh, look at her face! Look at how fired up she is. Right? For now, it's just Liam and I that go into the second part. The rest have to go to the meetings to prove that they're reliable. You're an advanced student.
Fuck yeah.
Of course! I'm acing the redemption art program. I was the most villainous of them all, and now I'm the most redeemed. Top of the class. They look grumpy as usual, but I think the Coven is excited to have one of the old ones on their side, even if my powers are severely thwarted. Maybe that's what finally tips the balance in favor of mortal kind. Gosh, I hope so. I also hope we could get cool Coven-like uniforms. Imagine that. Zoe has been wanting uniform. You know, if I remember correctly, I think Zoe has been wanting to join the Coven since, like, the first game. And she has wanted uniforms. Milo! I just thought, if I become Coven adjacent, would that count as being a magical girl? Fuck you. Maybe. For what it's worth, you're already a magical girl to me. You spend the following hours brainstorming magical girl catchphrases for Zoe. You feel safe, knowing she will soon be protecting the world. I'm so glad we picked that option. That's adorable and wonderful. Okay.
I'm the artist with the mostest.
It's time to brainstorm. It's our last chance. It's our last chance to get our creativity up. God, I hope we need creativity and charm. It's almost time to find a date, but first, it's almost time to publish your comic. Now's your chance for one final brainstorming session to polish it. What's legal, but should be illegal? Telling people Santa isn't real, people deserve magic in their lives. Getting a tattoo of someone else's mom, just get a tattoo of a skull, it's cooler, and you can always pretend it's the skull of someone else's mom. Stealing someone's identity, nothing is as attractive as being yourself, except maybe being someone more attractive. I gotta rethink this one. Or misusing internet slang. If you're not in on the joke, don't even try. We need to make this illegal for corporations. I'm gonna hope that going with telling people Santa isn't real is either fun or creativity. Damn it! Why is it smarts? Why is that smarts? Anyway, underrated activities for a third date. Punching cherry trees until they blossom just for you and your date. Practice for the test you gotta pass to get your kissing license. It's a thing. Studying contraception. You'll look responsible while also hinting that you want to fuck. Reading chapter 53 from Don Quixote's second volume, a truly thrilling page-turner. Don Quixote! Yes! Finally, some creativity! Holy fucking ass butts! Last day of the con is here! Oh boy. God, Milo, you are so hot. Oh God, I wanna go back and play one of the games where you can romance Milo. They're so attractive. Anyway, so obviously our options are we can ask out Zoe, or we can just go alone. We're gonna try it. Nobody laugh at me if we fail. Ask Zoe to the con after party? Yes. Let's check your comic. Wait. Wait. Is this dependent on how the comic turns out? Anyway, finally, the art gang gathers round to put the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labors. What? Wait, this is real? We made this? Everyone Wants to Kiss Me on the Mouth is set to be the next harem sensation. Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city in search of revenge. Little does she know what she'll find is love. Due to fate and the precarious state of the economy, she'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates. The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's eyes, which are basically two sexy empty holes. There's the buff, ever-horny Morty, quiet, handsome Mamimi, seductive, breathtaking Milo. Is that a self-insert on purpose? And many more. If this wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to urban life's most puzzling aspect, the existence of an underworld known as the sewers. Ah, poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors, but she can't decide to reciprocate for one reason. An ancient curse. Only one thing is clear, there will be lots of kissing. On the mouth. Oh my god, we're wow, This is all the choices! Milo, you're back! I thought you were still mad at me after I told you Santa isn't real. Jack, I could never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I've always wanted to tell you.
Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower!
We swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until chapter 53. It's fucking amazing. This is actually, like, so well made. Well, I realized maybe Jacqueline and I should have some say in that. And also, fuck you. Hey guys, what's happening out here? To be continued. Con after party is approaching. Oh god, here we go. You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you. You want to go to the party with me?
This is a fanfic come true.
Okay. Yep. Okay. That's fair. This is awesome! I finally get some real-life rejection experience for my latest angst fic. I gotta write this down while the inspiration's hot.
Sorry.
Oops,
but
I almost
no.
forgot to reject you. Yeah, sorry, the answer's no.
To be continued? No.
Ouch. That was one hell of a rejection. It was so bad that Facebook saves an anniversary for it, giving you a yearly reminder of your painful failure to find love. Remind me why anyone still uses Facebook? Ooh. As you can tell, this is a game about failing forward. It is not exactly common. Yeah, exactly. You don't really succeed on your first run. It's a learning experience. It's a grind. Look how many events there are. Look how many outcomes there are. Look how many secret endings there are. Well, we might stream this again if everybody really wants that. But I will tell you for certain, this defeat is not the end. We are only just getting started. If we do stream this again, I will make another attempt at the Zoe route, and hopefully our fucking stats will work out and it won't go so bad. At least you got to go to the after party with a piece of leaf inside you. Yes. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came the truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts, that no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth and makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that, even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief.
This is...
But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant
This is
to
the streamer mode song.
each other. His music's awesome. Make sure to call me if you need the good song. This is the moment where I remind you to leave a good review.
Yeah, the time estimate is always wrong.
I bid you all welcome to the streamer version of Monster Gun's credit song.
Oh my god! This fucking slaps!
Credit song, so you can really stream that one. But we couldn't pass the chance to include this thank you. And I'm charging for both songs.
Oh my god, look at Magical Girl Zoe.
Don't be shy, subscribe and like. 'Cause when you stream, you would not believe.
Oh, so cute.
So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant
Oh.
to stay.
There's so many Magical Girl references in this, and it makes me so happy.
His music's awesome. Make sure to call me if you need the good song. This is the moment where I remind you.
So heartwarming.
Thanks for playing. Leave us a good review.
Ah, you hear that, guys? Leave a good review. Unlocked a new plot line? Can now call Sawyer. Call? I can call people? Unlocked a new comic genre. Sweet. I might just do romance again, to be honest. Okay. Obviously, we don't have time for another. Ooh. That... I mean, my... I hope you guys understand now why I say that every time I play one of these games, it completely takes me out. Like, it's so much energy and zazz and excitement. It's crazy. But it is always so much fun. Even if maybe the raunchy jokes got to be a little bit much after a minute, for our local black, purple, and white gang. Oh, thank you. Who put my cape on? Oh, thank you, Jesse. Put some before bed. Oh yes, thank you. I'm gonna see real quick. Is there anybody we can raid right now? Ooh! Guys, Cell is playing Metal Gear Solid 3. And they just started. Ah! We're gonna go raid Cell. Well, that was interesting. Look forward to seeing you improve at rhythm games still. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Probably sometime next week. And I'll let you guys know now. I'm gonna make an announcement in the Discord, but we are gonna do another flex schedule next week. Because honestly, that is very conducive to my mental health. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I am glad everybody had a wonderful time. I actually really fucking enjoyed this. So we're probably gonna have another MonsterCon stream sometime rather soon. I want to see more of all of the madness this game's got going on. So please, everybody, be well to yourself and others until I see you next. And I eagerly await you guys all in the next one. Have a great night now. Ciao, ciao.